So I just purchased these crispy microphones, and what better way to break them in than to talk about Jesus Christ, to share the gospel. So I'm gonna give you guys story time on how I became Christian, on how I became saved. I didn't get saved at the church. I got saved at a hotel room. My first encounter with Jesus was in a hotel room. I was high on drugs. I used to do meth, a lot of opiates, a lot of whiskey. My soul was fractured. I was tormented by demons in my head, my voices in my head. I was alone, very lonely. I didn't have my kids. I had lost custody of them. After my brother passed, everything just went downhill. So I remember being at a hotel room and I was just tired. I was exhausted. I wasn't making money. I was an escort, but I was just so crazy in the head that every time I would go to a call, I would freak them out because I would hear voices. So then I wasn't making any money. I was tired. I was on drugs. It was hard for me to even get drugs because, my connects, for whatever reason, they would get busted or in trouble or, whatever happened. I know it was all the Lord working already in my life. But anyways, as I was saying, I was in a hotel room. I was tired. And I said, if there is evil and there is darkness, there has to be light. There has to be good. So then I started searching, online, and I came across this video of Jenny Weaver, and she started talking about her life, her testimony, her past, and it was very similar to mine, what I was going through at that time. So then I just started following her videos and listening to Jesus Was. I started researching for myself who Jesus was, and I was like, I'm gonna give this Jesus guy a try because what else do I have to lose? I've already lost my mind. I lost my home. I lost my children. I lost my brother. I lost myself. So I was like, what else do I have to lose? And, I surrendered. I got on my knees and I just said, Father, I called him. I don't even know if I called him Father. I know you're out there and I know you can hear me. And this is my last attempt at, trying to get my life right. Please help me. I was desperate, I was tired. So sure enough, slowly, the hunger to know who Jesus was starting to increase and increase each and every day. Yes, I would still do lots of drugs. Yes, I was still an escort, but the more hungry I got for Jesus, the less hungry I was for the world. And there was times where I would go to a hotel room and I would knock and I'd be like, Lord, I don't even want to be here. I'm just here because I need money. But Father, if you can help me, make this easy, like, I don't know, just help me. You know that I need help and I don't want to be here. So there was times where I would knock on the hotel room. The guy would just open the door and he'd be like, hey, something came up. I can't hang out anymore, but here's the money. You can just go ahead and go. I was like, what? And slowly my love for him started increasing because he would just show up for me in ways that, it was divine. It was divine. So I just want to come on here and share with you guys who Jesus is. When somebody comes up to you and they're like, hey, do you have a minute so I could speak to you about my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? Those words, can I speak to you about my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? Lord and Savior. Savior. He saved me. No man can save you. No woman can save you. No job can save you. The government can't save you. But Jesus is and will save you when you humble yourself. So this message is just for, for those people that are ready, that they're tired of drinking, that they're tired of party, that they're tired of, sleeping with people, and that they're tired of just, never having enough, working so hard, but never having enough, worry, anxiety, depression, suicide, whatever your struggle is. I just want to tell you that if Jesus did it for me, he could do it for you. All you got to do is just seek him while he could be found. Seek him, because when I started looking for him, my hunger for him started to increase. I just couldn't get enough of him. I wanted to know more. I wanted to know more. I wanted to know more. I was like, wow, these miracles that are going on. I knew like there was no doubt that it wasn't him. So yeah, I just wanted to try these brand new babies out and share my testimony. And what better way to break in these mics than by sharing the gospel? I hope all you guys were blessed.